as you can hear, the excitement of that moment was intense. We played that out the week that it happened. It was the live version of Down with the Trumpets at the Reading Festival, and a big welcome to Harley Sylvester and Jordan Stevens.
Hello.
What's going on?
That was quite exciting hearing that back again.
That's the thing. It's the freshness of it. I mean, it's not the, obviously heat of the moment. And hardly any sound check and all that.
Yeah, you can hear us like screaming our heads off just with excitement, like from the whole situation.
It was the kind of proper festival experience we'd had, so it was like a really big buzz.
Absolutely. Yeah. But you must be so used to that by now. I mean, it's just been like taken off like a rocket since then.
It's been a whirlwind to use that's a frequently used word, I think. It's been quite a whirlwind for us. But I think with these situations, you kind of just have to adapt to them as soon as possible and kind of go with it. But ultimately, we've gone places we like never thought we would in a space of time anyway.
But I guess one of the things is that, to the outsider, it looks as if it happened overnight without any of the groundwork. Yeah. And they don't see the kind of work ethic that went into getting yourselves to the position where that could happen.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this the other day, actually, when I was going back to my flat, and I saw a shop that does vinyl printing. And I remembered that when I was about 14 or 15, I used to go and print stickers and posters and like put together this press package with like this demo, and I'd lay the CD sticker over. And to be honest, I wasn't a very good rapper back then, but I was so driven to like get it across. I went to the local label Zebra Traffic and put it through his door, and the guy the guy said, maybe in a few years I'll have a chat. So it's like it made me think about how much work we did put in at the start.
But one of the things I was looking at, I just went online and found the yourdailykicks.com.
Oh wow, yeah.
Up there, which
we forget that that's still there.
Yeah.
I think it's quite cool that it's still there.
I do. I think it's terrific because it introduces you to the world as if you're complete unknowns. In the section. But it's also got your posts for each day.
Oh, I know.
It was a site that Jordan came up with the idea of, that we'd post something every day.
It was very difficult to uphold.
Hard thing to do.
Yeah.
But it's great because it's so Catholic in its taste so there's recommendations for CeeLo Green, for Ed Sheeran, for Armstrong and Miller. I mean,
oh wow, I love that. Yeah, we had the Forget You song on there before. Yeah. I remember that was wicked. Yeah, I think we just an idea to get in traffic from people's having a like-minded interest in other stuff, and then pushing on our music where we could.
It shows initiative as well, doing those kind of things on your own.
But before that, can you tell us about Ruthless Tiger Troops?
Wow. Where did that come
Harley,
from?
aka Knife Edge.
Where did that come from?
Oh,
research, Charlie. Research.
I found your MySpace page.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
Basically, when I was about...
They do it properly
When I was about 13, I was in a Brighton crew.
Hip-hop
Rap crew called Tiger Troops. And we actually...
Tiger Troops.
In Brighton, yeah. Stop me. We did a tune with a Buddha monk who's part of like the Wu-Tang family when we were kind of like... we were really young.
I come like a demon, spit not even, following my dream, and I got that feeling.
I'm trying to tell a really intricate story, all right, and just coming in with all my hot bars from back in the day. But yeah, that was a long time ago. But it's funny. I'd love to like, because obviously I hadn't heard any of that stuff for about 6 years.
Have you seen the film The Other Guys? Oh, okay. I was about to say I was relate Harley to Will Ferrell's character and say that he's a nice, polite singer now, but he tries to hold back the days of being a vicious rapper.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the other side of the whole thing.
But he's not married to Eva Mendes. Sorry.
I wish.
I was going to say the videos talking of films, videos have been a big part.
Oh yeah, completely.
Of what you've done. And
yeah.
The early ones, particularly. Who's this guy that
Toby Lockerbie. Yes, Toby Lockerbie, a wedding photographer who I met at my friend's house while he was having family drinks, which isn't always the most inviting option on a night out, but I just purely by chance went and met this went to the house and then eventually met Toby. Yeah, I mean he was taking wedding photographs, and now he had one of the videos got nominated for a Mobo. like he's making videos for other artists. He's absolutely amazing, and it's kind of weird to think that his life's kind of escalated in the same speed as ours has. Well, I don't know.
Did he do the Miss Cigarette
Yes.
video?
Yes, he did do that. That's the second one we made.
Most of them, yeah.
That has had 4 million
I know,
views
and
on
no
YouTube.
radio play.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, you saw the original Trumpets video, didn't you? Because there was one. Oh, okay, all right. There was one before. The version that you initially played had a different video to it.
Oh,
and
there's one with you on the seafront with a beat-up old trumpet.
Yeah. Well, that happens in both.
Okay.
So it keeps the continuity, but.
Well, now, what I want to do is listen to some of the tracks that you've been influenced by, because you do have such a broad background in terms of where you come from musically.
Yeah.
But also play you some of the stuff that we've got lined up here in the BBC archives.
Wicked.
And
Excited.
First thing to run by is from 1966, I think.
Okay.
When Jimi Hendrix and his drummer and bass player came into the BBC's Maida Vale studios and recorded this.
If I stay too long, the people try to pull me down. They talk about me like a dog, talk about the clothes I wear.
Absolutely storming.
You say that was 3 people in one room?
3 people in one, not only 3 people in one room, but 3 people in one room with 1966 BBC engineers who weren't, trained up.
You know
in the
what?
ways
I
of-
think nowadays you'll find a lot of people actually trying to achieve a sound like that. I think that kind of manual approach to music is it can't be kind of replicated. So
Well, the other thing is that those 3 people made such a racket in that
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
You only had to put up 2 mics in the room and it would
and it
sound
was
like
it.
that.
Yeah, and it was done.
It was just
Love the rawness.
I love that, and yeah, I was just mentioning to you earlier about the producer Tom Caruana. I think merged that with some Wu-Tang tracks, which I really want to put you onto that, man. I think you really enjoy it. But yeah, fantastic Jimi Hendrix there, man.
and this word just in that Andre 3000.
Andre 3000 from Outkast is
Apparently gonna be playing Jimi
him
Hendrix.
in a film, which I think he's going to smash that. I think that'd be phenomenal.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I think that'd be really interesting.
We've had a couple of text messages in and any number of tweets. I don't know if you care to read that out for us, if you can.
Oh, okay. Karis Chopping has a friend called Hayley, and they want us to shout them out. So,
Big
hi,
shout
hi
out.
Karis and Hayley.
Hello, how are you?
That could kind of be Jordan and Hartley. No, not right.
Hello.
And the other one,
It's
just from
Hayley.
someone. Oh, is it from Hayley?
I love you, Rizzle Kick, so much. You really inspire and can do a shout out.
Can you do a shout out
Can you
for
do
me
a
and my
shout-
best friend Hayley? All right.
Okay.
Hiya.
Hello.
You're right.
Shout out. There you go.
It's interesting, isn't it? 'Cause, I mean, you've got yourselves in a position where you're kind of on fast track towards becoming a national treasure status.
Oh, wow.
Where you've got.
I'm not sure about that.
No, but you've got
love
this.
that.
But you've got this kind of the kind of pop following.
Yeah.
People who've discovered you through Radio 1 and what
Yeah,
have you.
yeah, we definitely.
But then you've
acquired
also
that.
got this whole basis of having come at it from quite a serious musical background. Is there a kind of tension for you between those two things?
I think sometimes there are definitely situations where those two worlds find it quite difficult to live in each other's company. Often people get lost trying to find the balance and make mistakes trying to go from one world to the other. But we've been in situations where we've had like loads of teen crazy girls like screaming, and in situations where like our idols have spoken to us. And I think ultimately it's consistency that'll kind of tell. I think if people have opinions on us based on where we've been or what they've heard us on or what they've seen, it's just pure consistency and delivering what we feel is good music continuously that will show our worth. Because I think it's very easy to just drop in and out of this music game, and we don't plan to do that. So.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of it must be down to the choice of single that the record company asks of you, because obviously the Fatboy Slim track, Mama Do the Hump, is going to go chart bound. But then, I
that was crazy.
I think of a song like Demolition Man, which
Wait, no, don't worry. Demolition Man was hotly discussed
Yes.
in terms of potentially releasing. But I
Well,
think
it would have placed you in a whole different demographic.
Yeah.
yeah, it would have. It'd be I kind of do. You know, there's a couple of situations where I think I wonder what if. But I mean, we've put ourselves in a good position for the second album, and we've been writing it already. And we're super excited, man. I really think you're gonna kind of like the vibe. We've definitely, I think the right phrase is wisened up a bit.
Yeah. Well, first of your music choices you brought in for us, this is Mel Torme. Who picked this?
Oh, this is me. Yeah, Coming Home, Baby. Yeah.
Okay, let's take a
Yeah,
listen.
hit it.
I'm coming home, baby, now. I'm coming home now, right away. I'm coming home, baby, now. I'm sorry now I ever went away. Every night and day I go and stay. I'm coming home, baby. Coming home, baby, now.
Mel Torme, I'm coming home. That's new on me.
Yes.
That's what? That's a
What about
Yeah.
Mel Torme?
that's new. That's a new on you.
New on me. I'd never actually heard.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not.
right.
Sorry, yeah, you confused me with your
Sorry,
reaction.
I
there.
didn't understand.
No,
what you were saying.
it's a film. It's a track I heard in a film, and I've been addicted ever since. And yeah, brilliant track. The guy is king of swagger as well, as we
I
were just
sometimes
saying.
wish that just for a few days, like we could just go back and just live in that era where that kind of music was just the norm.
you
Because
know
it's
what?
just so cool. Like
Yeah.
you just seeing like the videos of watching them just like by a piano just swinging around. It's
Harley,
just-
I have to tell you, man, I lived through those
Oh.
days. I was born in 1950, and
well, I want to go.
No, you really,
I think we could go
you
even further.
really wouldn't have liked
Okay,
it.
okay, just the music scene. Then.
It was horrid.
just the music.
Yeah,
scene.
there was definitely probably
know,
its ups and downs.
You got
Yes.
you got the cane at school. There was capital punishment. Gay people
I would have
went
risked
to
it
prison
for the
4
music.
years.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had a very good education either. We would have got picked
yeah.
on quite a lot, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, but anyway, on the lighter side of things, not into the like Britain's pre. Oh, anyway, yes, that very loved that song. Chose that just because since I've first heard it, I haven't been able to stop listening to it. So hopefully, it will happen with you.
Okay. Well, now the next one that you picked was Pete Doherty and Wolfman.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
For
one.
lovers.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm a huge Pete Doherty, Libertines fan, and I just love when he kind of brings it down a bit. Like in his solo album Grace Wastelands, there's so many moments on that album. Like this track called Sweet By and By, which is great. He brings it down in proper like melodic tunes, and this one, just when the first time I heard it, I was just like hooked on it for so long, just because the way he's kind of, because all I'd heard of him was this kind of like kind of rocky vibe, and then hearing him just chill out on a tune which is so like beautifully written, yeah, it just hit me for a lot.
Cool.
Also, can I also shout out Cecilia and the girls? Just thought I'd say that. And Emma, she's quite safe. All right, go.
Cool.
You're listening to BBC Six Music. I'm Tom Robinson. My guests are Rizzle Kicks, and we're going to hear For Lovers.
I'm running away with you. That's all I ever do. And that's all we ever mean. I forgive you everything.
We were all over that at Six Music when that came out. For Lovers by Pete Doherty.
This is for lovers.
Wolfman.
Yeah, Wolfman. It's a cool name.
Wolfman.
Or maybe it's Wolfman. You know, it's not like a superhero. You know, like some people are like just called like Spider-Man.
But has Spider-Man, has Wolfman disappeared off the scene then?
I have
since
no
making-
idea where he is.
I think he's returned to being a lawyer. Just
His name's
John-
Gerard Wolfman.
Gerard Wolfman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, among the influences that we've seen coming up, we've seen a Nas tribute
Yeah.
turn
So
up.
yeah. What basically Nas, I've got a huge respect for because we were talking earlier about the difference between the two what kind of worlds of music, and Nas has been around for absolute ages, right? This dude made probably one of the top 5 classic hip hop albums when he was 17, Illmatic, which is crazy. And he released this song last year called Nasty, and the dude hasn't changed. It sounds like it's something out of the 90s. So I was like, I've got to rap over it, and he heard it and tweeted it, and I couldn't believe it.
It was pretty unbelievable.
So I mean, I did put a lot of effort into the lyrical content of the rap. Yeah,
It certainly sounds heartfelt.
yeah.
Let's take a listen.
All right.
Yeah, Rizzle kicks. Got some cigarettes and some good ass tea. What? Listen. Yeah, yo, let me cause some havoc. Many thought I haven't, probably cause I do this in a very normal fashion. But to lyrically better me to challenge. If you've taken that to heart, I'll leave a ventricles erratic, yeah. Making hits over the neck, call me a tennis racket. Your music's cooler off than on, like me with leather jackets. And guns are sexy, but when I saw your mum's the only time
Oh, you turned our mics up at such a bad time. We all coughed at the exact same time.
Oh, that was
So
crazy.
coincidental, man.
Bizarre that happening, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's so crazy.
That was. Thank you for playing that. You know, that makes me feel a bit happy that I actually got on a radio station, man. That's big news.
Pretty cool.
Are you going to release it in some form?
Well, it's not our track. You know, I've taken the beat from Nasty, from which he actually released.
Oh, it didn't stop PM Dawn from taking True.
Oh, well, I know but that's quite an old school thing to kind of just pick up on someone, and it's not really done these days. Everyone's in it for their own. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to maybe do a re-release, maybe with a co-sign from Nas, a proper co-sign from Nas, like. But I don't know. Yeah, I'd love to. I think people would like the old school elements, but Harl's in it because I just went off on one.
Yeah.
But I think we'd have to add Harl's into the mix.
No, it's all
Well, I
good.
saw Harley doing the words. All
Yeah,
the way through anyway.
he was there when we were writing it.
Okay.
So yeah.
You've got a huge tour coming up in November.
Yeah, man.
I mean, really, really huge. Let's
Yeah, the winter
look at
tour.
some of these dates. Belfast, Bristol, Southampton, Norwich, Carlisle, Sheffield, London, Birmingham, Cambridge, Plymouth, Swindon, Manchester, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Newcastle, Leeds, Nottingham, Portsmouth, and then ending with 2 hometown shows in Brighton.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
That's massive.
It's quite a lot of shows.
Yeah.
And the venues are a lot bigger than we've played before as well. Like Brixton Academy and stuff.
I wanted you to end it on somewhere really mundane. Like the two hometown shows in Brighton was such a nice ending. I wanted it to be like, and Blackpool.
Hey, don't knock
We
Blackpool.
did-
There's a
we-
huge
we-
punk festival going on in there in August. I
Really?
Yeah.
We ended our last
I
tour
think we
in
did do a gig in
Folkestone.
Blackpool. Did we do a gig in Blackpool?
No.
Yeah, we did. Did we? Oh no, we didn't.
Yeah, we ended our last tour in Folkestone. Which,
Folkestone.
yeah.
That was rowdy, man. Have you been to Folkestone before?
They are rowdy there.
Don't go back. Not at the moment. They're really angry about something. I'm not sure what it is. But
Well, now, listen, we've only got time for one more song
Yeah.
for you to pick.
I've managed to blag. Well, me and Harley have agreed on a tune that I think people will love.
Respect.
And we've managed to blag it in just before we go. Do you want to introduce it?
No, you introduce it.
Okay. Well, this is special to me with my childhood. Played a lot in the car by my mum. It's by Jeff Buckley. It's called Everybody Here Wants You. Thank you very much for having us on the show.
Much love.
Thank you so much
Pleasure.
for coming in.
Absolute pleasure.
Anytime, you're welcome to come back.
Oh, can we actually?
Of course you can. You should come and do a 6 mix or something.
Yes, we'd love to, and it's great to return after you giving us our literal first airplay ever. I think so. Cheers for that.
Hey,
Cheers.
see you again soon.
29 pearls in your kiss, a singing smile, coffee smelling, lilac skin, you're flaming me. 29 pearls in your kiss, a singing smile.